to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington football team. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Sack lunch. Hey, check back, check back. Back six. Dude, he's crashing. He's checking crash.
Middle.
10, under 10, 10.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be
Middle.
Here's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder, Jamin Davis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A carry for Gibson. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Fitzpatrick now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, They took a sack on 1st and goal, but that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And his throw here's incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Third and goal for Fitzpatrick. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good, and it's 3-0 Washington. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Allen. And he fires one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Check the backer, check the backer.
To the air, Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Room to run past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On 1st down, Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way we do the...
There he goes left side. 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 10-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, check it out.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Not that you said something.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 6 guys. Check.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game,
Take a shot.
You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
No!
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports.
Yeah, he needed that.
That boy got picture in picture.
You see me? You see it?
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Watch the slant.
Damn.
From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Beasley, what a nice grab. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
You would think. Never mind.
This offense
Save
finding
my,
its legs now.
save my
Here's another 1st and 10.
comments. All right, let's go.
On the
Find the
give,
hole.
this is Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And out of bounds right around the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Line 6. All right. Let's go, B, let's go.
Throwing now is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
I'm not used to this. Meow. Line cover 4. Let's see what we can pull up.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
He's checking.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Sorry about that.
And they're going to lose some on
wifey
this
introduction.
play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
See if that'll get me right.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And on the
Get up
catch
the
right
field.
side, this is Sanders.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage
Get up
after
the
the
field,
catch.
my
But in this
boy.
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Oh, that's cover 2.
Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And the Bills
Good
are going
dump.
to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Buying time to his, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I don't know if I just did that.
His
Was what I was
5th
supposed to do.
touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point. But his legs that finished the
Definitely missing out
deal.
on my
Give him credit for making it happen.
goals for the week.
Extra point by Bass. Up
I
and
am
good.
trash.
We are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Solid. I just put you on the interwebs. You.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On first down, right back to Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. This to McLaurin out on the left
too
side.
fast, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fitzpatrick to McLaurin there. First down, Washington.
Stuck with that.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Watch the play action. Oh, that's just a straight up run.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. This
That's
one
a good
complete
snag.
to Curtis Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the
That
35.
would be a good quality snag.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Good spread.
Working with a second and 4. And here's a give to Gibson.
That's a good cut.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On first and 10, it's Gibson.
It's a good stop.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Mario Addison in on the stop. Well done to spread that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Too many screens.
They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick escaping the pressure right.
I'll take that.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
That's a good snag.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Takeaway Trey had to pull up for me on that. Thank you, Takeaway Trey. I appreciate you.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone.
That fast with defense.
And that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Didn't look like it was covered 2, though.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. And they bring him to the ground.
That's a good snag. He was not. It's not who I was going for, but that's a good snag, Beasley. I appreciate you.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but Cole Beasley, he's in his 10th NFL season, and in 2020, his best year yet. 82 catches, close to 1,000 yards. Loves the freedom that this Bills offense affords him.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Oh.
Eluding the pressure right.
Dang it, he got thrown off his route. He got thrown off his fucking route.
William Jackson with a pick.
And I
a
did
big
that for no
turnover
reason.
there as his guys will get the football
He was
back.
open too and got thrown off of his route.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and
Should have just
unfortunately,
ran the
it
ball,
wound up in the
but
wrong
I think
pair
that's
of hands.
considered cheating in
And
this
Brandon,
league.
when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the
Why
field
did they stop?
and bringing those defenders to the ball.
Can't handle this
and
game,
that one
bro.
was picked off.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Curtis Samuel exhibited a lot of versatility for 4 years in Carolina. Now in his first year with Washington, expect this football team to try to put the ball in his hands a variety of ways.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
On first and 10, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yep,
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 22,
Screen.
Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Watch the middle of the field. Drag route, cross route, slant route.
Fitzpatrick. That's complete right around the 8. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick.
No, stay in bounds, stay in bounds.
Dang it. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7.
I'm really not trying to target this man like
the
this.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
He's open, he's open.
And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. Being chased out left. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Working with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has taken
I'm
the
sorry,
lead.
ain't no way in hell Josh Allen is fumbling the ball at our own 1 yard line.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Come on, Dave. We gotta hold it down.
Accelerated Sports. What is that? Thank you, G.
It's out, by the way, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
What's up, Al?
That's my LLC.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a real play that I wish people would do more often in real life. Let's go for this.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Go. Mike 6. Mike 6. All day, every day, any day. Do middle.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Go get him, Docs.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I played him last week. He tried to give ball away and mediocre play action.
Likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Well, I've had some really crappy turnovers, so hopefully
they will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Hopefully I get to make that back, because I really hate the way that this whole team runs the ball.
At the 25.
They look so stupid. Oh, I am not running this 4-3 package. It is trash, boo-boo.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking
I swear Madden's going to be...
It's crazy. I think league needs sliders to account for the garbage.
Yeah, the sliders should... The sliders should
they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are
be
exciting,
more responsive to the play style as opposed to just whatever the commissioner sets. It should kind of respond to how your defense is playing in the middle of the game.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him
play
in
action you was talking about.
The backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 6.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the 2nd down incompletion,
I really should not do
come up
this.
now against a 3rd and 6.
Where's the hit beside that?
Yep.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
That's a good hand up. Thank you, Tremont. Man, why he looks so big in this game? He is not that big. He is not towering over niggas like that.
Certainly did its part to get him the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel
good defense?
Play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Oh.
So a change of possession here.
That's one mechanic they for sure need to fix. They need to fix the punt coverage game on this fucking game. It is stupid. Just downfield blocking in general needs to be fixed.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
All right, let's see if I can catch him off guard a little bit.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 51. Mike 51.
All right, the play.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. He's got a man. Complete.
If I knew that he was biting down, it would have been a lot easier to hold onto the ball, but I guess that's a good
36 yards on the play.
good retribution.
You need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it,
couldn't tell if he was biting down or
what. A lot
what.
of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
All right, let's try to tie this game up. Read that read. Correct read, thank you. Jeez.
Now a give to Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Allen off the play fake.
Make a block. Thank you. Well, make a block and also react faster. That would help me out a whole lot, team. Appreciate y'all.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult.
All right,
when you're running
see
a
if we can
drag
follow
route,
the fullback and have a correct
short,
read.
Shallow, going through defenders, using guys
That's a good bump
almost
off. I'll
as
take the 5.
in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
7 yards there and a first down.
Always talk about good down and distance.
Let's go score a touchdown.
Offenses to expand their
Can we do
playbook.
that?
Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything.
Here.
But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet,
might
sees the short yardage runs,
just taking what he gives me. Oh yeah, pull him out that way, baby.
Allen now on first down.
No, not a touchdown, but oh, he's fumbled the ball. Why?
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
I know one thing: the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on.
You can't replay anything, and you
That's
can't
unreal.
challenge. Great.
Give a little bit of credit, able to hang in.
Maybe they'll do it on their own.
And
all
now,
right, thank
as with
you.
every potential turnover, they're going to take a second
not
look
every
at this
potential.
just to make sure.
It's not every potential turnover, Brandon God, and
And the
you're
question,
lying.
was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing
bro,
enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery.
Go, get outside.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a great job of tackling right there.
I don't care if you come in the game or not. You trash anyways.
Maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Four minutes in the third. Trying to get my score
extra
off.
Man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Damn, son.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Let's get a stop. Try to get on top. Yes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this
Thank you
drive.
for the shoestring tackle.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Not running cover 4 because that's true, boo. I would love to if it worked. Watch the crossing route, tight end, slant route.
Fitzpatrick now winds up and lets it go.
I'll take
for
that.
Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but
let that over fly though.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes
let it fly.
Anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Nice.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Okay.
So
Can't
possession
return
goes
the ball
over here
correctly.
on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
3 interceptions, bro. That is not like me. I'm telling you.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley.
Fuck this game, man.
For the 4th time today.
Literally.
Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you
Fuck this
or an
game because you can't
you have a much
put the ball anywhere
out there
seemingly where it should be.
The Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Out to his left. Got an open man, finds Gibson.
That's tough, bro.
Getting this one across the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
I'll have to watch the replay later and see why your boy is just so damn open.
Been like that since I started these leagues on Ol Madden.
They'll run on first down. Gibson.
Come the fuck on. Yes, thank you for the hold.
With a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking
that's the wrong penalty. It shouldn't have been 1st and 12.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
As the punishment for that. Screen.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Fitzpatrick to his tight end Thomas for the Washington first.
Logan Thomas experienced a breakout season last year at the age of 29. Converted from playing quarterback, he finished 3rd among tight ends with 72 catches, and it certainly looks like his future is awfully bright.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43.
Make a tackle.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3.
So after the run
another
for
play
no
action.
gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Fitzpatrick.
Thank you for the shoestring tackle. That's what's needed.
Fitzpatrick sacked. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a
Well, if that's got something to do with sliders, fix the fucking sliders, because I definitely played the correct play.
You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Set now to kick this one away, and
I pulled the correct play for that fucking play action, and that's what I got left with. A man just supremely wide open for no reason.
This, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man. That's Sweeney. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen going to throw. And he gets it inside
That's a
the
good
35
touch.
and just shy
I don't
of
know
30.
how.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14
Beats
yards
me.
and another first.
Beats me, my man.
From here out is
How that was
definitely
caught.
crucial and critical. They know that they need to get
How
at
the
least
fuck is
3
that
here
ball
to get
caught?
back
But
to a
literally
one-score
half the
game.
other things
I
that are
can't
happening in this
imagine that
game
in their huddle
are
that
outside
they're
of my
thinking at all
control.
about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
See if he bites on this. I'm trying to get on the scoreboard.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 22.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this one caught by Beasley.
I'll take the mistake.
He's got the first down
because I definitely needed that, and I had plenty of other mistakes.
Cole Beasley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
All right, let's get a stop. Play some smart football. Oh shit! Pretty tight ends. Has he run that yet? Somehow I doubt it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Second down and 3. Once more, Gibson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw
This
it
nigga
here.
got blocked.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball,
God.
they can't score.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with.
He the only running back you got?
Game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Go get,
they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
Jet sweep, jet sweep. Nope.
Yardage.
Same fucking running back.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, he's not going to put the ball in the air.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Actually, I will take that time.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their
2nd and 9. Let's try to
That'll
force
leave
him
them
to
with
kick
2
the ball,
remaining.
man.
We'll be back after this.
Throw him off with a little bit of. Throw him
Here's
off with a little
2nd
bit
and
of.
9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No backfield running back. Watch the slants, watch the slides.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
That stupid ass crossing route, man.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially
Hate that shit. Can't move fast enough W linebackers anymore to cover that stuff. That's all PPL do.
Right. The Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing here, Fitzpatrick.
Damn it, I fucking knew it.
Caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep,
That's not the fucking right person.
And that should do it. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, run this practice in, bros. Shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10.
Okay, get off my fucking screen. Go the fuck away. Hello.
Now Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Allen to throw once more. Going deep for Diggs. It got his man complete. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and
why does it stop?
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So a victory here for the Washington.
Well, I hope y'all
team.
Appreciate this stream.
Charles by a big second
hate this game.
Put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Washington, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.
What the fuck was that all about? Yeah, that he didn't run the right route, or the route that I thought I put in, because this game is slow as shit. Where he fucked up. Yeah, he fucked up there. So that wasn't really on me. Yeah, look at this shit though. My nigga's just open right now. He's just open now. But I don't see it until he hits like maybe this hash right here. So I see it, he hits the hash. Why the fuck can't I just throw the ball straight down the hash? Why is it gotta always be a slave to... Like, why the fuck would you even throw the ball that direction if you're not being directed to throw it? Let alone, you're fucking Josh Allen. Why does the ball drop so low right here? Didn't matter. He's behind him because he's got such... Yeah, whatever. This doesn't make sense here either. What else don't make sense? Let's break it down. Where was my other pick at? Is that that's the one I just watched, right? Well, this one, he just couldn't stay in bounds for the life of him, but whatever. He gathered his feet. Pull up. Dog, I guess that makes sense in real life, but sheesh. Who was on him? So you would think that 23 wouldn't just keep running for the life of running, but he did, and that's on God how he's gonna pull up and get that. I get that. The only reason why I didn't run it is because I didn't want to get slapped with a fine. But look at all that real estate, bro. Look at all that fucking real estate, my guy. Should have just ran that out. Oh, best believe if... So Beasley crossed here and stopped. Yeah, what route was that he would have just stopped on anyways? Oh, I know exactly what fucking stupid play this is. This is double post. Double post is supposed to stop both routes and not just one. So I guarantee you, if Diggs stopped where he's supposed to stop, which is before this hash, and Beasley stopped where he's supposed to stop, which is before that hash as well, it would have left all the defenders kind of confused, and I wouldn't have thrown the ball in the first place. So how about that? Nope. No play. Yeah, what was I looking at? What was I looking at here? I mean, I'm looking at 6 niggas open. That's what I am looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's running them off. Oh, he ran a stop. So 5 people are open. And I guess I just couldn't see it because I'm just so close to the goal line. I mean, look at these goofy ass dudes just sitting on top of each other. Awareness on 6. My guy, get outside. Look at both y'all centipede butt plugging each other. Can't make a pass protect. So then he eats it. Oh god, I hate this game. I hope y'all have fun though.